Hey Brick fans, this is Dave from Brick 101 and I'm doing another surprise live stream or surprise stream. It's Friday afternoon and I have a whole bunch of Lego studios in my, not Lego studios, I have a whole bunch of Lego sets here in my Lego studio / office. I try to review as many of them as I can for all of you in YouTube videos, but some just slip through the cracks. So I picked out 4 sets that have been sitting in a box for a while of sets I could potentially build or review, and thought I would let all of you decide which one I should build on camera today. So if you go to the card, which should be like up in the top right corner of this video, you should be able to access a poll there and vote on which of these 4 sets I should build today. We've got Ultra Agents, Antimatter's Portal Hideout. This set is really cool. It's got a purple portal, purple flames, a cybernetic robot shark, all stuff that I've been really excited to build and just haven't gotten to. Next up, we have from the Elves line, Regana's Magic Shadow Castle, or Shadow Magic Castle, Magic Shadow Castle. I've built a lot of the Lego Elves sets from the Dragon range, but this one has been sitting in my box for like almost a year now. I'm excited to put together. Let me know in the comments if you think I should build that today. This one is even older than everything else. From The Hobbit, An Unexpected Encounter, aka Bag End. Got lots of dwarves, Gandalf, Bilbo. Really cool set I've been wanting to put together for a long time and just haven't gotten around to. And last but not least, this one's pretty recent, from Star Wars The Force Awakens, Encounter on Jakku. I got it mostly so I could have Rey and BB-8 because I haven't picked them up in any other Star Wars set. So those are kind of the 4 I'm looking at today. I should note, some of these I've stolen pieces from for different builds. So those 3, I might end up missing a piece along the way. This one is untouched though. Again, you can go vote in the, I'm looking for the bubble up there. You can go vote in the poll card. Let me see if people are voting in the poll card. Poll card. I'm going to vote for Star Wars. Are any of them showing up? Let's see. I'm not really sure. This is the first time I've done one of these polls, so I'm not really sure how it works. Oh yeah, okay, so looks like right now, Agents has 27%, Elves has 6%, Hobbit has 27%, Star Wars has 38%, but I'm going to change my vote to Elves just to not unfairly balance Star Wars. So I'm going to be talking for a few minutes, doing some updates, and then we'll check the poll and start building. First of all, I'll say hello in the comments, the chat. Chat box is preserved up here for posterity, for those of you not live right now. Lots of people voting in the chat. I am not going to pay attention to votes in the chat, though. Use the card to vote. But people are saying Star Wars and Hobbit and Agents. Not a lot of Elves votes. Surprise, surprise. JK. Few updates that I wanted to give. So, next week is Brick World Chicago. This is a Lego convention for Lego fans. Happens every year here in the city of Chicago where I live. It's actually out in the suburbs, Schaumburg. It's an amazing event. 900 or more crazy Lego fans like me get together, fill a convention center that it has 100,000 square feet of display space with all of their crazy Lego builds. So I'll be showing off all my Five Nights at Freddy's stuff from the Magic Picnic, my fidget spinner, everything that I've built recently out of Lego will be on display there. I'll be signing copies of the Lego animation book. It's an amazing event. If you're in the area, definitely come out and meet me there. Meeting fans at events is one of the things that motivates me to keep doing this channel. It's such an amazing experience. And if you can't be at Brick World Chicago, I'll do a live stream Friday night. What day is that? June 16th at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, or Chicago time. And David Pagano, my good friend and co-author of the Lego animation book, will be on that live stream with me. We'll be building some Star Wars stuff for a upcoming challenge that Lego Star Wars is doing, so that's really exciting. So yeah, and there's a link in the description to the Brick 101 events page where you can see information about all of my upcoming events, Brick World Chicago included, among many others. Yeah, lots of other cool stuff is going to be at Brick World Chicago, though. Dave and I are running an animation workshop. We're running a film festival. We're doing a special screening of a documentary about Lego animators. Really cool stuff. Also, tease, hint, hint, I will have something very special on sale at Brick World Chicago, and all I can say is it's going to be awesome and blue. What else? Brick World Chicago. A couple other things. As many of you who watch this channel know, I review all of the McFarlane Toys Five Nights at Freddy's sets. Just a reminder, there's 2 days left to enter their giveaway that they're running for Wave 3. A link in the description for that. Other things. Oh, I recently had my office painted. So if you notice the black over here, that is black paint on the wall of my office. So I'll have more videos about my office redesign as that moves forward, but you can see behind the scenes pictures of my office and stuff like that if you follow Brick 101 on Instagram. Again, a reminder that there is a poll to vote on. If you click the little circle with an eye in it up in the top, what is that, right hand corner of the video, there should be a poll where you can click one of the 4 sets. Let me refresh mine, see if the votes have changed. What else did I want to say? Talked about Brick World, talked about FNAF, talked about Office. Oh, so the other thing I wanted to do today is share with you some fan mail I received. Actually, like physical letters in the mail. As some of you may know, I have a P.O. box where I can receive packages and mail from fans. There is, my address is in the video description of every video I put up, at least within the last year. It's also on my YouTube About page. So if you ever want to send me something, you can do this. So this one was from Tommy. Tommy says, Brick 101, hi, I have been subscribed to you for the longest time, like since 100K subs. Technically not the longest, but pretty long. I have enjoyed watching your channel grow and have always wanted to build one of your creations. I saw your video on the 3D 8-bit link and wanted to try it. I spent over an hour and 20 minutes going through the video trying to list every piece. I gave up, and if you have a list, please send me a list of all of the blocks. In the letter, there is a little gift. Sorry I couldn't get you more. One of the things that some of you may know is that recently a different fan took the time to make a Lego Digital Designer model of my Link build, which I then created a page on my website, brick101.com, with instructions how to build Link and a list of parts. So if you're Tommy D and you're watching this, there's a link in the description of this video so you can go download the parts list for how to build Link. And if you're not Tommy D, you can do that as well. Stefan Van Villet says they want a shout out and they are a sub and they really like my builds. Thanks, Stefan. People are saying Star Wars in the comments. Star Wars is definitely winning in the poll now. It's got 43% of the vote, looks like. I'm going to read one other fan mail and then we'll officially close the poll and start building. My other letter is from Eleanor. It says, Dear Dave, hello, I am one of your biggest fans. I loved your how to build video on Circus Baby. Please do a how to build on me. My picture is below. See you in the video. Heart, signed Eleanor. I don't know how well you can see Eleanor, but that's a picture she drew of herself requesting a how to build. As with all how to build requests, I keep track of those in an extensive spreadsheet, which you can, again, find linked in every single video I do if you scroll down in the video description. So I'll add Eleanor's request to the list, and so certainly let me know if you want me to build Eleanor in addition to Eleanor. Eleanor also says, P.S. please write back, and then flips pen on finger while watching the aforementioned Circus Baby video. The part where Baby devours the snow golem is so funny. Winky face. I agree. That is one of my favorite moments in any video I've ever done. I will devour you. Let's see. Someone says Back to the Future. And Marcellus says, say my name. Done. Hobbit. Somebody asked for Build the Village. This isn't a village, though. I don't have a village here. All right. Let me refresh. Oh, somebody's asking about Nightly News at 9 videos. Let me address that. I've been meaning to do an update video about Nightly News at 9 for a while now. People ask about when I'm planning to do Chapter 3. Short answer is eventually. Longer answer is I put Nightly News at 9 on hold while I wrote the Lego animation book and did the Magic Picnic. Now that those things are done, I'm beginning pre-production on Chapter 3, which means I'm thinking of the ideas and starting to formulate those into a script. That's a long process. I'm working on it, and I'll let you know more information as it comes. It's a slow process. Other Nightly News at 9 chapters took multiple years to produce, so it'll be a while, but it is underway. So that's Nightly News at 9. And last check at the voting thing. No surprise here. Star Wars Jakku won with 46%. Elves came in last with 11%, and then Ultra Agents at 16%. Hobbit with Bag End. So I'm going to officially not look at the poll anymore. I guess technically people can still vote, though. So we have this set here. It is Star Wars Encounter on Jakku. 530 pieces. Set number 75148. I forget exactly how much the set costs. I want to say $50 or $60. It, I think, is on sale on Amazon right now. I got it, again, because Rey and BB-8 look really cool. Also, Tito and his giant mecha beast, or whatever that thing is called. And Unkar Plutt's pretty cool, too. Yeah, I'm building it now. This is a live build. I'm going to be on camera building for a couple hours, or however long it takes to do this build. My plan was to stream probably until 4 p.m. Central Time. It's 2:10 now. So after this one, I might do, what came in second? Hobbit? Yeah, I might do Hobbit after this. Depends how much time. So we have instruction booklet. Yay, Star Wars wins, says Atafume Haria. I'm going to mispronounce lots of people's names today. That's, I just did. Atifumi Maria. Undertale Gamer also requests a shout out. Alright, that's bag 3. That's bag 5. Those are loud. We haven't gotten any super chats, right? 1, 2, 3. Alright, bag number 1. This is going to be Tito and part of the beast, it looks like. I don't know how well you can see all of that. Ooh. I really like this blue color. I guess it's technically medium or dark azure, but it's a very nice, bold color. Lots of little pieces there. And the bags go away. Trent the Kid 64 requested a shout out. There are 5 bags, Vix with bricks. All right, Tito has a little head, green details on it. Torso, it's like, what are those things across? Are those called bandoliers? Or is that only if there's armor in them? Or not armor, ammo. And some details on the legs as well. I don't know how well you can see that, but Tito. Oh, and then he has like a weapon. It's like a lightsaber holder plus a long staff piece plus I think of these as ketchup dispensers and little nozzle pieces. So that's like his long gun staff thing. Or I guess he holds it like this. All right, now we're building the, what is it, Lugabeast, I think is the technical name for this. What is my favorite Lego theme ever? As of now, my favorite Lego theme is ideas. You get so many cool things in Lego Ideas sets. It's what gave us Lego Minecraft. It's what gave us Lego Ghostbusters, Back to the Future. The bird set was amazing. Lego Ideas is really great. Nobi White is asking for a shout out. Lots of people are asking for Bendy. As always, I will put all how to build requests into the how to build request spreadsheet. Can you be a super sub? I don't know what that means. I thought there was only regular subs. Somebody asking about Minecraft Alex, how to build, which is one I've been thinking about doing. Wouldn't be too hard to do like a 4-scale Alex or something like that to complement the Herobrine I did. Okay. I guess I could talk about the pieces I'm doing. Building stuff. That was really articulate there, right? Looks like we're getting ready for some snot stuff that'll happen. Stud's not on top. Lots of dark tan pieces in here. Do you have a piece of them? Oh, that's the edge. Move back. Thanks, Jake. Jake is our ever helpful videographer and editor. Do I enjoy making all these Lego things live? I've only done it a couple times now. I did the FNAF sets reveal, and that was Evan Brian Rice, who I think is the new name of Booterpool Cinema. Yes, it is fun to do it live. I enjoy interacting with fans. Cooper Trooper TV, there's your shout out. Everything Channel likes my shirt. I like my shirt too, that's why I wore it today. It is finally summer here in Chicago, so it is getting warmer out, so I'm wearing shorts today. You can't see it, but I am indeed. All right, now we're connecting this little sub-assembly onto the front. We've got some click hinge hole connections for legs probably in the future. Do I like the band Gorillaz? I've heard some of their songs. Diamonds and Guns, that was their song, right? Animation stop motion, there's your shout out. Jacob Silva the Fishy says, why do you like Legos? So I was born into a family where my older siblings already had Lego around the house when I was born, so I was just had a bunch of Lego when I was born in the house. So I have never really been in a world where there was not Lego for me. So it was something I played with from a very early age, used it to express myself creatively, started making movies with it, and it's just been, I don't know, it's like asking somebody like, why do you like drawing, or why do you like talking? I don't know, I've been doing it my whole life. It's just a part of who I am. Oh, there we go. There's the little arch piece in dark tan. Somebody says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 3. What is my favorite color? Blue. Blue is my favorite color. Especially, my specific favorite color is like wizard blue, which is a color of blue that I pretend exists. All right, something weird is going on here. I missed a step. All right. Even professional Lego builders can miss steps. I made Jacob Silva like Five Nights at Freddy's again. Thanks. You're welcome. King Blue 911, there's your shout out. Who else needs a shout out? Somebody speaking in Russian. I don't know what you're saying. I did take Russian for 2 years in college, but it has been a long time. All I can really say is Здравствуйте, я говорю по-русски. That's about all I remember. What's my favorite show? My favorite show is Steven Universe. I started watching that a couple months ago and binged all 4 seasons, and it is incredible. And YouTube commenters are the reason I started watching Steven Universe. So many people in the comments here have requested Steven Universe that I decided it was worth checking out, and I did, and I'm so glad. And I cannot wait for the McFarlane Toys Steven Universe sets. I got those Funko Mystery Minis of Steven Universe, so I've collected a lot of those already because I need Steven Universe toys in my life. And that's been great, but of course, me loving construction toys, I can't wait for those sets. Tom the Dalek fan says, are you a fan of Doctor Who and Lego Doctor Who? I am. I've watched a lot of Doctor Who. I watched from the modern reboot up to the end of Matt Smith. No, I haven't watched all of Matt Smith. I stopped when Clara joined the show. Not because I have anything against Clara, I just wasn't ready to get like reinvested in a whole new character after Amy and Rory left, because I loved them so much. And I've watched Torchwood. We just tried to watch Class, but it wasn't very good. I wanted it to be better than it was. So yeah, I enjoyed Doctor Who. And the Lego Doctor Who. Epic Blazeken, there's your shout out. What is better, Star Wars or Star Trek? Oh, there's a divisive question. I like both, but if I had to choose, I would go with Star Trek. Deep Space Nine is an amazing piece of storytelling, and nothing in the Star Wars universe comes close to that for me in terms of like long-term political drama that explores different issues from different perspectives and just has like fun sci-fi adventures. That being said, I was a huge Star Wars nerd as a kid. I read all of the novels back in the 90s, you know, Heir to the Empire, all the Mara Jade things, the Bounty Hunter books. So to say that I prefer Star Trek to Star Wars is to say I prefer one thing I really love to something that I also deeply love. Request for more fidget spinners. What do I like better, Doctor Who or Gremlins? I'll have to say, Clone Bob, that is one of the most ridiculous comparisons I've ever heard. Gremlins versus Doctor Who. Doctor Who. There's only 2 Gremlins movies. It just doesn't have enough content to even compete with Doctor Who remotely. So sorry, Gremlins. Not sorry. Furbies or Gremlins? Jackster Bomb gets a shout out. Henry Boy gets a shout out. Somebody said shout out, so you don't get a shout out. No, that's not fair. The Ghost Crafter Dutch Maniacs. There's your shout out. Put in some things on the bottom of this mecha beast. Can you all see the build well enough? I don't know how well you're able to see it from there, but it's been a pretty enjoyable build so far. There's lots of different textures and shapes going on, which is fun. Bonnie the Boo Bunny gets a shout out, as does Bob Larry. What's my favorite 1990s Nick cartoon? Ooh. Rugrats was really good, but so was Doug. What else was a 90s? Which ones am I forgetting, Jake?
Cat Dog.
I never saw Cat Dog.
Real Monsters.
Oh, Ah Real Monsters, I liked. I didn't like Ren and Stimpy. I was too old to really get into Hey Arnold. Yeah, I would have to say Doug. I think just I really liked how imaginative that show was, and showing like his different like imaginative things that would happen, and that he was a cartoon. He wanted to be a cartoonist. Yeah, I related to Doug really well. Rugrats was, fun, and it was kind of like Muppet Babies, but with real people, I guess. Kablam. Is that a show? Is that the one that had the Action Squad Now? What was that called? Action Team Now?
Yeah.
Geez, I didn't even remember that was a show, but Kablam was fun too. Some edgy kid asked, did I ever go through a phase where I grew it out of Lego for a short period of time? So the phenomenon that person is asking about is referred to in the Lego fan community as a dark age, aka when you are a child you play with Lego, but then maybe in your teen years you think it's lame and you stop playing with it, and then you rediscover it as an adult, and so the time from when you stop playing with Lego till you start again is a dark age. I had like a medium dim age. When I went to college, I didn't have a lot of Lego there, so it was just harder to build with Lego all the time. But I kept building with Lego. I was making Lego movies throughout college, and that was like a way I was able to kind of justify to myself continuing to play with Lego, because it was for art. I was making movies with it, telling stories, not just building things for fun in a basement, which is also totally cool though. Building things in a basement for fun, also a reasonable pastime. I missed a step. And I didn't miss it, I looked over instead of up and to the right. Okay. Doing some things. I think this is supposed to be like a little pack on the back of the Lego Beast. Clone Bob asks, do you ever think you will review figures? You're going to have to be more specific than that. Do you mean like action figures? And if you mean action figures, do you mean like Lego action figures, like the Star Wars action figures? Or do you mean like action figures? Or do you mean a whole other type of figures that I'm not even familiar with? So clarify and I can answer that question. What's my favorite app? Probably like Gmail. This is a really boring app to have as my favorite. I don't know, I use Gmail and Facebook and YouTube a lot. Those are like my 3 favorite apps. Cozy or Max, there's your shout out. The DTV, is your profile picture cool? I can't really see it.
Picture of Meta Knight.
Oh, it's Meta Knight. Yeah, Meta Knight's cool.
Yeah, it's Meta Knight's mask on a boo.
On a boo? So like a Mario boo with Meta Knight's mask? That sounds pretty cool. The little icons on the chat window I have pulled up are pretty small, so I can't necessarily tell all the details like that. What's my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's character? Toy Bonnie, probably just because I have a ridiculous voice for Toy Bonnie, so that makes Toy Bonnie my favorite. Well, hey, it's Toy Bonnie! That's my Toy Bonnie voice. Somebody's asking for Antimatter's Portal Hideout. Sorry, Miles, the voting is over. We're building the Star Wars set. FNAF, my favorite, 123. There's your shout out. Please build my name. I did do a video where I showed how to do all of the letters of the alphabet out of Lego. So you could watch that video and then use that to build your name. So I already did build your name. Unless you meant some character that your name references that I'm not familiar with. I said the puppet. Yes, sometimes I say the puppet's my favorite. Sometimes I say Toys Bonnie. You're absolutely right that I have fickle favorites. They change. Do I like Captain Underpants? I had watched Captain Underpants, not watched. I read Captain Underpants like in high school. I read one and thought it was funny, but it was also like way below my reading level, so I never really got into it. I've heard really good things. I think my nephew really enjoyed the movie and has requested that I build a Lego Captain Underpants, so I'm considering it because my nephew is like officially my biggest fan because he's related to me by blood and watches all my videos. So he gets a special ability to request things for how to build that I pay more attention to because he's my nephew. So you can all be jealous of my nephew right now. What else did somebody say? Oh my god, he answered. Something Buenos Aires. Hello, Buenos Aires. Do I watch PewDiePie? Not really. It's hard to avoid PewDiePie being a YouTuber, but his content is never really my favorite thing. All right, now we're building on the front here. There's like chrome pieces on here. Again, I don't know how well you can see all the detail. The Everything channel, there's your shout out. Where can I vote how to build videos? If you put a comment on a video, as opposed to in the chat window, all of those things go into an email box where I search for the most popular things to see what people want for how to build videos. All right, we are officially done with bag 1. We've got some leftover pieces there, as usual, and now we've got Tito and part of a Lugabeast. And I'm gonna take a sip of water. This Simpsons lover says Doctor Who or Back to the Future. That's tricky. Doctor Who again? I think, again, it's just Back to the Future has 3 movies as compared to like a million episodes of television. Bag 2! We're on bag 2. There's some big legs in here. Oh, they already have a pin in them. That's interesting. Tiny bag. Throw those over there. Awesome Christian Wilson, there's your shout out. Herobrine. I already built Herobrine, Quizzy Cat Gamer. Search on my channel for Herobrine, and you will find Herobrine built at, I believe, well, really just the 4 scale, but I think I showed some modifications for the smaller scales too. All right, we are starting with some chains on our Lugabeast here. Where does that go into? Chain there. Five Nights at Freddy's 4 or Simpsons, says not my favorite. Is this stream just going to become me rating two arbitrary things and deciding which is better? I would have to go with The Simpsons there, if only for the episode where Lisa makes another smart friend and feels inadequate. What is that called? Like Lisa the Genius? And she can't do like the anagram game that they play for fun. That's one of my favorite episodes. Right. I bend my Wookiee. Alright. Putting our under-tile on the bottom. Yay, go with The Simpsons. Lord of the Rings versus Monty Python. Oof. This is going to be an exception to the rule I've already established today, which is that things with more win. In that I'm going to vote for Lord of the Rings over Monty Python because Galadriel. I mean, you know. Oh, and also just Gandalf. Like I would take Gandalf over all the exploding rabbits and holy hand grenades. All right, so I'm building stuff on the side of a leg here, which is something I've not really done much in Lego before. Detail the leg. But I'm not really sure, is this supposed to be like, is the Lugabeast like an actual creature that's covered in mechanical things, or is it a giant robot creature? I don't know. I don't know what the like canonical answer to that question is. I got killed and possessed. Okay. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Oh, that's a Monty Python reference. That one is. The other one I think was a Five Nights at Freddy's reference. References, the movie. Alright. They're very specific about which leg you're supposed to use in each of these steps, just FYI. Which is helpful. That's good to know, because I keep... Yes, this leg. Grabbing the wrong leg. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da! I build Legos! Ooh, says Skylander Zap. Oh, that's a cool piece. Oh, it's a roller skate. I like the roller skate piece. It's always nice when a piece that gets introduced in a small quantity then ends up being in more sets. I think this is like a rare instance of the roller skate existing outside of a roller skate character. But that's always good. Putting together some Lego on the internet. That's my job. Paul, Roblox, and more. There's your shout out. Yee. So we've got two legs now on. See, so the front leg, oh wait, I didn't click them in. So they're all clicky so that they click into different positions, but it's got a lot of different positions it can go into. Feels pretty stable and sturdy so far. Now we're gonna do the other legs. The Star Wars TIE Fighter has roller skates on it. Oh, good to know. Thanks, Evan. Bye, Brick 101. Okay, bye, Jacob. Something Nexonites. Steven Universe or The Simpsons? Oh, Steven Universe. Steven Universe wins all of the competitions. It is my favorite. Now the real question is, you know, like which Steven Universe character is my favorite? The answer is Garnet, because Garnet. Though Steven himself is also pretty amazing. So, put that leg on. Oh, it can stand on three legs. Those legs are different lengths. Oh. I paid attention to the legs, but not enough of them. Sorry, you were saying something.
Someone early on asked if you build Garnet.
Oh, somebody asked about building Garnet. Alright. So, despite the fact that they had an extensive section telling me which legs to use, I still managed to ignore part of it. So that's fun. And I might have put them on backwards. Yeah, I built totally the wrong legs on that one. This is what I get when I try to read comments. Oh, do I have the Wicked Witch of the West Lego set? Yes, I do. I love the Wicked Witch of the West. That was one of the first Dimension sets I got. There's a video on my channel where I talk all about the Wicked Witch of the West set and play through the Wizard of Oz Adventure World, as well as she shows up in basically every Lego Dimensions video I've ever done because Elphaba. All right, this leg goes here. This leg gets these things. Thanks, GameCat. GameCat says, I'm one of the best YouTubers. That's a very nice compliment. Dinobot again. Oh, John Wagoneer. John Wagoneer. Are you referencing Dinobot, the crazy cyborg Dinobot I built as an alternate build one time? If so, thank you for referencing. All right. These two legs are the correct legs this time. And now, Procraft, I see you. You're asking for Minecraft Alex. She is on the list. All right. Okay, this goes here. And that all goes on there. Sweet. All right, last leg. Can't mess it up now because there's only one left. Hopefully. Can't mess it up. Minecraft or barbecue? I do love barbecue, so I'm going to have to go with barbecue over Minecraft. I know that's going to be a controversial opinion, but pulled pork. You can't eat Minecraft, but you can eat pulled pork. Well, one could say, yeah, but you can't create detailed recreations of like the Game of Thrones universe out of pulled pork the way you could create them out of Minecraft. But I just say that's a challenge to the pulled pork artists of the world. All right, Tito's got all, or not Tito. His Lugabeast has all the legs on. Coke or Pepsi? Coke. And Coke Zero really is my favorite Coke. Slim Jesus says, I'm the best Lego Keep creator ever. Thanks. Cool. Next. All right, now I think we're building the head here. 2x4. Some of these doohickeys. Do. Do I know the Brazilian memes? Sorry, Pedro, I'm not familiar with Brazilian memes. I have a hard time enough keeping up with English memes. Jake tries to keep me up to speed on the latest memes. Doggos, puppers. Those are probably old memes at this point. But despite being an internet person, my meme keep-uppedness is somewhat lagging. That's... I still think VCR tapes are the height of technology, so, you know, I'm behind the times. Maja says, I love live streams. Some people are asking for me to build memes. I did build Doge when it was that Tico dog. What other memes people have asked me to build are Nyan Cat. Again, an older meme, but it still checks out, sir. What were the other memes? Does Slenderman count as a meme? I don't know if creepypastas are memes, or all creepypastas are memes, but not all memes are creepypastas. Not sure of the internet hierarchy of those things. All right, this is a thing. Lots of brackets in this set. I feel like I built this wrong. Yeah, this goes here. All right. Like, all of this business is going on top of that. Like, it's just a crazy, lots of things going in different directions. Bye, Cooper Trooper. Pixel Brothers 2006, thanks for saying that I'm cool. I like to think so. Though right now it is not cool in the office because the sun is beating down and our air conditioner is working overtime to keep up because we were venting out the paint fumes earlier. so that we didn't get paint madness, which is a real disease I didn't just make up. Foxy Gamer 37171, there's your shout out. Garnet or Steven Universe? How can you have Garnet without Steven Universe? Though the culture comparisons are getting more ridiculous, so I salute you, person who said that. Shout out myself. Shout out to Dave from Brick 101. He's one of my biggest fans ever. He is in every video. Has there been a video I'm not in? No, that'd be weird. I'm in all the videos. I'm me. I like video games and Lego and other nerdy stuff. Keep being you, Dave. Thanks. This is when I would super chat myself if I had more than one of me. I like it. Chima or Ninjago? Yeah, that is a no-brainer for me. I like animals, so I would go Chima before Ninjago. But I know most people would prefer Ninjago since it is like a massive complex now that has existed for years and years. It's like probably on the level of, not quite on the level of City or Star Wars, but I bet it's in the top 5 for Lego most of the time. And I'm excited for the Ninjago movie this fall, and the sets from it, which have started to slowly leak out on the internet. So you can see some of the Lego Ninjago sets on the internet, and they're all coming out August 1st, I think. So they should all start surfacing officially very soon. Do I know what Jeffy is? Not aside from a name. Do I like Transformers? I like the 80s Transformers. Haven't really watched any of the new ones. Alright, doing this thing. Doing some cheese slopes.
Someone's friend at school has geckos for a pet.
Oh. Adrian Rhodes, their friend at school has geckos for a pet. That's a pretty cool pet. I have a pug for a pet. She is adorable. Her name is Sophie, and that's my pet. I don't know that geckos would do well in the Chicago climate. It's not really made for lizards and whatnot. This is pretty cool. It's a blue or azure undertile, which is printed to have the eye of the Lugabeast, and you can rotate it around the spot. And who needs a shout out? Bob and Bobby for life. Somebody's saying Sophie needs a bath. We gave Sophie a bath earlier this week, so she is well bathed. All right, now we're putting this whole sub-assembly we just built onto the side of the head here. It's got a lot of detail in it. I think it's a pretty cool build so far. Do I like Clash Royale? I have never played it. I'm gonna knock my glasses off though and take a drink of water. Someone in your class was in your class and you were a baby? I didn't get to read that whole comment. They go by pretty fast. I'm sorry, or you're welcome, or congratulations. Whatever was appropriate for that. People are asking for Pirate Cove. I acknowledge that you are asking for things. And as always, I don't commit to what I'm going to build on a live stream, because inevitably any promise I make here I will fail to meet in terms of what I will build. Like last summer I said I was going to build Godzilla, and it is still unbuilt and half finished. So, and I said that on a video recently, and someone was like, oh sweet, he's working on Godzilla, he's going to build it. I was like, no, my whole point was that I'm still haven't built Godzilla. So I try to avoid announcing any builds until they are done being built. The next how to build, coming up really soon, is I need to do a how to build on the giant robot from the Magic Picnic, because I need to give that back to David next week when he's here for Brickworld Chicago. So that I have to film next week, and so that'll definitely be done soon. But that's the only how to build I can commit to. I dropped a piece. Lego Wizard, there's a shout out for you. connecting the other side. Yeah, it's looking cool. All right, front of the head, some 2x3s. Of these. Do I like Brazil? I don't know that much about Brazil, aside from it's a country. And I haven't been there. I've never been to South America. I've been to Canada, the United States, where I live, and a little bit of Britain. I went to London one time. I think those are, oh, and I guess some of the, the Bahamas? Some of the little islands just off of North America. That's about it. All right, this piece goes here. Which is better? Shadow Freddy, RXQ, JJ, or Endo 02? I like Shadow Bonnie, RXQ. Probably of those four. Shout out for Jacan Wright. Hello. Shout out for the Gaming Dragon. Am I coming to Seattle for BrickCon 2017? Probably not. I haven't made an official decision on that since it's still far away, but there's only so many LEGO conventions I can afford to go to every year. Brick World Chicago is one I always go to because it's right here. All right, we're attaching the head now, an important moment. Da, da, da. So the head can tilt down here, just a little bit, and the legs can move. So you can pose it like an elephant, kind of standing up. Put Tito in the back there. And you get a spare roller skate, because it only used one of those as a little detail on the front there. So yeah, that's the Lugga Beast. And I guess the rest of this set is just going to be like, what is it? Unkar Plut's like stand where he sells things? Yeah, all right. Bag 3. The country of Brazil or the NES costume for Super Mario Maker for the Wii U? Probably the country of Brazil, I'd have to say. Bye, Everything Channel. They have to go now. Lego Elves or Lego Friends? Lego Elves, 100%. Lego Elves is an amazing Lego thing. I don't know why I got scared by those pieces. Build Princess Peach. That's another one I have in my list. Do I like Alice in Wonderland? Yes. It is an awesome book, story, and I took a class in college that was all about Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, and the author, Lewis Carroll. It's one of my favorite classes I took. It's a really interesting book, and the story behind it and how it was written, super interesting too. The illustrations are great. Of course, the Tenniel illustrations being the ones I'm referencing here. Okay, this is Unkar Plut, aka Shaun of the Dead, and looks pretty cool. His head body thing is all one giant mold piece. You know, Lego Star Wars, they've gotten really adventurous in adding all these different characters that are custom molds, all these alien heads, especially from where they first began, but that does also tend to probably drive up the price of Lego Star Wars sets relative to other ones. The fact that they even did these two characters in this one set probably made it pretty expensive. Dave asked for a shout out. There you go, Dave. I like your names, both of them.
Dave said, "You make me go sleep."
I make Dave go sleep. You're welcome. I used to listen to classical music to fall asleep when I was a kid, which led to weird dreams where there was a tornado that sounded like an opera singer. So I hope you have weird dreams about Lego because of me. I also have a lot of recurring Lego dreams. So one of my biggest recurring dreams is that I'll be like out driving along, find some random toy store, and then they'll have Lego sets from the 90s that are rare and hard to find now, and I'll be like, oh, or a set that I've never seen before. I'm like, oh my god, I want all of these sets. And they're always like sets from the 90s that never existed. And then I wake up and realize the Legos don't exist, and it is a sad, sad day.
Some people got here late
Oh, some people who are here late. I am building Encounter on Jakku. Maybe I should put that in the front as opposed to the back. Is that a good place for it? Back further? Ghostcrafter Dutch Maniacs. There's your shout out. Good thinking, Jake. Or commenters who asked for that. Give everyone a shout out. All of humanity and future aliens who are watching this from satellite footage or whatever. You're all awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Anyone watching this is by definition awesome because you're watching somebody build a Lego set for fun. Something about parrots or a cockatiel. I'm not super familiar with birds. That is not one of my obsessions. Birds are not my obsession. I do have a book that is called Beautiful Pigeons, which is an art photography book about pigeons. Because like pigeons can actually be like really crazy and colorful. Fun fact about pigeons. Something goes over there. There's that 1x3. This is so awesome. Thanks, Griffinbeard. Which Transformer is my favorite from the 80s? Which one was the one voiced by Orson Welles that he died? Unicron? Yeah. The giant planet Transformer that eats planets or eats things bigger than planets. It's basically like Galactus, but Transformery. That's a pretty awesome one. Also, what's the like second in command of the evil ones? Like Starscream, who's like always like trying to backstab everybody and incompetent and has a really obnoxious voice. I've always felt a kinship with Starscream. If I were to build a Transformer though, like obviously I'd have to start with Optimus Prime. There's really no other like Transformer to build before Optimus Prime. Aside from, I guess, Optimus Zero. Math joke. Sorry.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Who's my favorite Pokemon? So, I played Red Blue back in the day, and I was a grass starter guy. So I went Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, whatever's after, Venusaur. I might have mixed up the order, but I always really liked the grass from that. But Squirtle is so adorable. Like, I just want a Squirtle to really exist. And then I was really a big fan of, Dig Dug? Not Dig Dug. Diglett. Dig Dug is a game, right? So I always like Diglett and like Dotrio, which is like an ugly, ugly Pokemon, but I just liked it because it had 3 heads. And I don't really know any Pokemon from any of the later games. Like I tried playing, what was that game everyone was playing last year? Pokemon Go. I tried playing Pokemon Go after they added all the new monsters. I was like, oh, I don't actually care about any of these monsters because I don't know what a Hoot Hoot is. You could say I don't give a Hoot Hoot. So really, I only know Pokemon after that from like when they show up in Smash Brothers or something like that. Here's what we're building so far. Can I please, in my Toy Bonnie voice, say, get 360 no-scoped noob? Get 360 no-scoped noob! Toy Bonnie! There you go! Is that like on Honest Trailers where the guy at the end just says ridiculous things in a deep voice? Deep, serious voice. Lego or Dave? Oof, that's a deep, deep question. The answer is Dave, because I've learned to love and respect myself. And if I had to choose between my own safety and well-being and Lego, I would ultimately choose myself. I love Lego, but not more than I love being alive. And I would make do without Lego. I would mourn the loss of Lego and move on. But congrats on the creative question. Okay, we got a headlight brick here. Rave or party? Party, and by party I mean like 4 people playing a board game. That is like my ideal social experience. Small numbers of people.
Rave or Dave.
Rave or Dave. Yeah, again, if you ask anything or Dave, I'm pretty much gonna choose myself. That might sound egotistical. I mean, I guess if you said like world peace or Dave, I'd have to choose world peace or I'd be a jerk. But most things I'm going to choose myself. Beto Minotaur is asking about favorite withered animatronic. I don't know. The withered animatronics are like the least interesting. Oh, Withered Bonnie. Withered Bonnie's the best of the withered ones. Is Mangle technically a withered animatronic? I don't know. What group does Mangle fall under? It's kind of a toy animatronic because it's a toy Foxy, but it is also withered, but it's not like withered toy Foxy, it's just Mangle. Mangle is in a class of its own. Like, what category does Balloon Boy and the Puppet belong to? That's an existential question to you. What are the appropriate like genus and species categories of those other animatronics, which I guess the puppet's not necessarily an animatronic. Somebody's asking for Princess Peach again. I've never played Overwatch. FNAF my favorite, 1, 2, 3. Balloon Boy is toy. All right, you're schooling me. They already have categories.
Balloon Boy is toy, Puppet is normal, Mangle would be a withered toy.
Mangle is a withered toy. That just makes me think of the villain from the first Toy Story and all the crazy things that he built. Sid? Is that his name? Something like that. Sid. Not really. Go Dave! Many subscribers! Yay, best channel ever! Thanks, Luis! And hope I pronounced your name correctly. Try to. Things here building up. Yeah, I think we'll just build this set today based on the rate I'm going at. Dun dun dun. It's coming together.
Sid was just misunderstood.
Sid was just misunderstood.
True, he didn't know toys were alive.
That's true, yeah. If he had known, I think he probably would have acted differently. And to be fair, I took my toys apart as a kid. So, I mean, a lot of them were Lego and were supposed to come apart. But I also would, like, tear open, like, McDonald's toys that had, like, any mechanical working. I had, like, a special pair of scissors that worked for triangular screw holes. Because they'd always put, like, those weird screw holes on, proprietary screw holes on kids' toys so you couldn't take them apart. Didn't stop me, toys. I don't know who I was trying to... The man. Yeah, take that, the man. Say my name, says Freddy's Five Nights at Freddy's Unboxing and Adventures. Probably said your name wrong, but the chat goes by pretty quickly.
Colleen Campbell's little sister says hi.
Hi, Colleen Campbell's little sister. Isaac Olanti? Olant. Marcel's, I already said your name. Solomon Kennedy. Dallas Auto. Somebody should be an NNN. I am an NNN. Are you talking to somebody else? Alright. It's like a window. I will say this is not like the most pretty build. I mean, I guess it's a junk store or, you know, like trading post in a desert. So it should be like just random shades of brown and kind of just broken down. But compared to this very beautiful Lego Beast here, it is not a super inspiring build here. Oh yeah, that's the joke I was gonna make. So normally I do how to build videos. I consider the video we did today a what to build video since we voted on what I should build. So I was thinking that this could be a format I do on a regular basis, you know, possibly on Friday afternoons, Not committing to that just yet, but let me know if you want to see me do more what to build videos where I have a bunch of Lego sets and then ask you all to vote on it and then build the thing live and take things from the comments. Oh, it's Toad 1000. Do I know who Rosalina is? Yeah, I've played Super Mario Galaxy, and also when I played Super Mario 3D World, as soon as I unlocked Rosalina, that's the only person I played as. Not true. Peach is my main for Super Mario 3D World, but Rosalina was my second. Well, Toad was my second, but then Rosalina. And Mario is always last. Sorry, Mario, but you're just not as fun. I finally played Mario Kart 8 this weekend. Didn't play as Rosalina because she's heavy. I think I played baby Rosalina, though. Oh, there are 6 weight classes in Mario Kart 8. I looked it up. Jake and I were talking about that earlier. I was really sad there's no Birdo in Mario Kart 8. Birdo was my main back in Double Dash. But I like Wendy Koopa, Cat Peach. Those are some Mario Kart characters I gravitated towards in the new Mario Kart. Put that down. Somebody's asking for Lego Titanic. Cooper Trooper is a ninja, and I don't see anything. Somebody's asking for Overwatch and Dragon Ball and something about a sorry squirrel. Getting close to end of bag 3 here. Again, not really much to look at. It's not nice to call a girl heavy. It is an accurate term. And, accuracy for everybody is relatively nice as long as you're not mean about it. That's my policy. Should you make Bonnie do the dab? Sure. Inside or outside? Inside. I like air conditioning. Outside is wonderful, but in general, I like being inside. I'm a human. Humans created inside. Also, I like Inside Out before somebody makes that joke. That was a good movie. Toad 1000 also plays as Toad. I wonder why. Toad, it was my main back in like Mario Kart 64. Toad and Yoshi were my go-tos in the original Mario Karts, 64 and SNES. But Birdo beat them all out. Well, I think my ideal pairing in Double Dash was Birdo plus a Koopa Troopa, because then you would get the triple shells, and Birdo just is amazing. When I couldn't get that, I would usually do double monkeys, so Donkey and Diddy, because then you would get double gigantic bananas, which was really fun to place on the thing. What is my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game? I don't know. I've never actually played Five Nights at Freddy's that much. I've played the first one a little bit, and the other ones I just watch YouTube videos of and read the wiki. I like Sister Location because it has voice acting. That's new. Well, I mean, Phone Guy was always there, but that the animatronics have more voice acting. I like that aspect of it, so I guess Sister Location. But it's not really something I have a deep opinion on. Gumball, says Slim Jesus. Is that like the Amazing World of Gumball, the cartoon show? Is that what you're referencing? I doubt it's just like you want gum. I've never seen that. But it's one I know a bunch of people have requested on the channel, similar to what? Gravity Falls, the regular show, all of the cartoons. I assume those are all what? Cartoon Network shows? Oh, so here's a hidden blaster that goes on a little compartment that slides under, and then you can pull it out like that. That's a nice little play feature there. Oh, and then you can lock it into place with this weird thing I built earlier that I forgot was there. So you can lock it in, unlock it, slide it out. Nice play feature. What step am I on? I'm on step 37, or it's not 37. It's like 37 of this thing. And I'm page 45 out of 90, so I guess I'm a little over halfway through at this point. Don't forget about Darwin. Is that another cartoon show? I only really know Darwin, the biologist. I studied biology in college, so the origin of species and evolution and all that, I am pretty familiar with, but if it's a character from a cartoon show, I don't know that Darwin. Okay, this little shelf goes over here, and these are all... Where did this wrench go? This wrench goes here, and then these are all spare. One of these is a 1x1 round with a hole through it in light gray. That's always nice. I love the 1x1 rounds with a hole through it. They're really useful. I'm gonna just put Mr. Plot. I don't know, is Plot his last name, or is he just like, is that his full name? I don't really know how surnames work in Star Wars, or for different aliens in Star Wars. All right, moving on to bag 4. I'm gonna take a moment to breathe because I've been talking a lot and drink some water. Lego Pokemon. I did build some Lego Pokemon. And by some, I mean one. I built Pikachu. And Mega Bloks actually has really cool looking Pokemon sets coming out this summer, which I'm really excited for. And hopefully they'll be sending me the full line to review. Dallas Auto, there's a shout out for you. Somebody is talking about people who kill cereals. Or Dave or Birdo. Is that like, do I have to choose between Dave and Birdo? Okay, here's number 4. Bag number 4. Geometry Dash or cat. I'm allergic to cats, so I would choose Geometry Dash over a cat. But if I have to choose like all cats, like as a species, I'd probably choose them over Geometry Dash. FNAF 3 or FNAF 4? Probably FNAF 4, because FNAF 3 is... I don't really like the Phantom animatronics that much, aside from Watermelon Chica. Alright, bag 4. I'm going to move the Lugabeast there so you can actually see the pieces I'm working with. Pieces! Okay. I am allergic to cats as well. Good work, Bonnie the Bunny. We share an allergy. I don't know why I said good work. It's a weird thing to congratulate somebody on. Allergies are no joke. I'm back from the Stinky One live stream that night. Bot blocked me for no reason. Okay. Stop calling me a watermelon. I'm pretty sure Chica is a watermelon. Do I want Lego to get the Nintendo license? Yeah, I want Lego to get all of the licenses. I really like what McFarlane Toys has done for Five Nights at Freddy's, but I think, you know, Lego could have done interesting things too. So in general, I like Lego getting the license for things. I like the K'NEX Mario figures, and at this point, like, they've done it for so long, it makes sense for them to keep doing it, but I would totally be okay with Lego getting the Nintendo license. I wonder if Nintendo views Lego as like... Nintendo and Lego are both very picky companies in a lot of ways. They're very controlling, and I wonder if if Nintendo felt like they wouldn't have enough control over the end product if they worked with Lego, because Lego so often just makes everything conform to the minifigure shape. Whereas with K'NEX, they knew that K'NEX would do something that was more like the actual shape of the Nintendo characters. That's my kind of like headcanon for why K'NEX has the license as opposed to Lego. But I'm sure there's some other boring reason that's really true. Not that my reason wasn't boring. Mega Man or Mario games? Mario games. Sorry, Mega Man. Can you do how to build Zero? Oh, Zero from Mega Man. I was like, the number 0? That would be a pretty anticlimactic build. I think Zero's on the list already. Somebody's asking for a shout out. Who already got one? Lego Adventure Time, says Ryan. Best channel. How to build the meaning of life, aka the number 42. What am I looking for? Oh, this thing. Weird piece. There's been a lot of interesting pieces in here. Haven't really had time to call them out because multitasking. Alright, we need a brown thing. and a gray thing. There we go. What do we need? I'm gonna see if I can build this up there while looking at it backwards. Doing that. Gray thing there. Do those, and those, and those, and those. Can I make a Lego sword? Have I played Gmod? No, I haven't played Gmod. I've seen YouTube videos using Gmod, or Gary's Mod, I believe is the full name. Seems interesting that you can basically, there's 3D models for lots of different things in there you can play around with. Big sandbox game. It's one of the things that I'm like, oh, that looks cool. If I had infinite time, I would definitely check it out. But I have to prioritize the things I do. Unfortunately, time is not infinite. That just got really deep there for a minute. Cooper Trooper's mom is also allergic to cats. Hi, Mom. Thanks, Jedi Force Tyler. I'm glad you like my videos. All right. Some corner plates here. This thing. That goes up there. A window with bars in it. Other way.
It says, I think you should make a series where you do alternative builds of sets with only the pieces.
Oh yeah, alternative builds. I've done like 2 videos like that. I really like alternative builds. One of my disappointments with Lego, how it has evolved over time, is they used to have alternative builds, inspiration for things you could build with all the pieces in a set on the back of every box, and now they don't really do that anymore. I think they stopped in 2007, and which I guess was a decade ago now, but seems like yesterday to me. So I've always been disappointed that they let that thing go. And so I do enjoy doing alternative builds. I've done a couple. All the like robots from Robots were alternative builds. So the like Duckbot, Skullbot, Rockinbot, and the other bot I forgot. If you look back on my how to builds, those are all alternative builds. My dinosaur cyborg was an alternative build. My punk rock robot was an alternative build, and somebody then added to that alternative build a really cool guitar design for the punk rock robot, still using the pieces from the same set. Speaking of the set that we're building, which is not what I was talking about at all, now we've hinged together the 2 different pieces, so it closes up to be like the little inside of the shop, and then you can open it up to see what's inside. That'll be more interesting when we're done building, but just wanted to point out that exists now. Lots of emojis. Okay, what's next?
What's your opinion on the Switch?
What's my opinion on the Switch? I really like it as a console. I think the main problem with the Switch is there's just not that many games for it. Like, I got it opening day, played the heck out of Breath of the Wild for a month. That was incredible. Being able to, like, when I was making dinner, take the Switch into the kitchen and play for a couple minutes while I'd be waiting for whatchamacallit, like something to boil, or just taking it into the bedroom to play a little bit at night. That aspect of the Switch has been really great. The downside, is just there's not many games out for it right now. I have Mario Kart 8. Something else just came out for it. I forget. I think it'll be really great once they build out the catalog more. I'm waiting to get Lego Worlds because that's going to be coming out on Switch. I'm waiting to get Yooka-Laylee. Both of those games are out for other systems now and not for the Switch yet. So that's unfortunate. So this little box here has like little gold coins. I don't know if these are supposed to be like the food pellets he gives out. The like dehydrated meals. But that's probably what those are. And, or it's just gold. Yeah, so the Switch has been great, but I just want more games for it. I think once that happens, then that'll be good for it. Which is my favorite Wizard of Oz character? It's a tough question. It depends on what you count. If you only count like the original books and that, then there's only a certain number of characters to choose from. But now that they're public domain and people can rewrite their own stories, you have things like Wicked, the book, and then all of the spin-off books from that. So you have characters like Lear, who's the son of the Wicked Witch of the West, who has his own book called Son of a Witch. And I really like Lear, but I don't know if you consider him a Wizard of Oz character or just like a Gregory Maguire character. Who else is... I watched Emerald City, which was pretty bad, but I liked how they did Tip/Ozma in that, really treating it as a trans character as opposed to just treating it as a princess who was a boy for a while. I thought that was really interesting. That's like the only reason I'm kind of bummed that it got canceled, because otherwise it was just kind of a mess from a storytelling perspective. And then I dressed up as the Wicked Witch of the West when I was a child. I've always felt a kinship with Elphaba, so Elphaba would probably win if she counts, though she's obviously less lovable when she's just the Wicked Witch. Oh, you meant the movie. Oh. Yeah, Wicked Witch. She was my favorite. She just has the most fun in the whole movie. She just gets to send flying monkeys at people and cackle and terrorize people. What's more fun than that? I will say my least favorite Wizard of Oz related thing ever is that terrible James Franco Wizard of Oz movie. That was the worst thing. It just destroyed everything that was good about Wizard of Oz in any way, shape, or form. It was the worst. Please make Star Fox. For the last time, for sure. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 or 2? Answer now, please. I'm going to say 2 because it has more characters. But I'm also not making any of my answers today binding. I could change them at any moment. All right, putting in some pins here. I'm curious how these sails will work once we get to those. Building up some stuff over here. Oh, square undertiles. Haven't seen a lot of those yet. They originated in that Minecraft Micromob set with the Ghast, I believe, but have appeared in a variety of places since then, but still a pretty new piece in the long history of LEGO. What is my favorite number from the alphabet is the triangle. What's yours? Q. That's my favorite letter. And 7 is my favorite number. And what's a good shape? Well, you already took the triangle, so I'll take like the pentagon. Q7 pentagon. That's my favorite shape, number, letter. Who's Brick 101? I thought you were Brick 102. Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. Request. And I can't get this in here. What am I doing wrong? I'm failing at LEGO. There we go. Whew. Alright, got that in. Alright, now doing a sub build. Some under tile pin grabbers. I'm curious, I know a lot of you are probably people in primary school, aka K through 12, here in the United States, or whatever it's called in Britain or other countries. Are you out of school for the summer yet? I know that usually happens in early June for a lot of people, so let me know in the chat if you're out of school for the summer and if you have a fun Lego-related project you're doing this summer. 107 facts about Brick 107. Bye, Henry boy. Yes. Yes, you're out of school. I assume that's what all those yeses are. All right, everybody's out of school. Well, thanks for tuning in to me on your summer vacation. Throughout the school year, most of my views come in on Saturday and Sunday, but it changes usually in June where it goes more spread out across the week. So I figured today, being a Friday, would be a pretty good day, regardless of school or not.
Someone said push the gray bars out. They look awesome and they can hold their position.
Push the gray bars out. I don't really know which gray bars I'm supposed to push out more. Somebody's gonna go to Legoland. Have fun at Legoland. Oh, the gray bars. I haven't put the gray bars on yet. You're getting ahead of me. Next time say spoiler alert. Just kidding. Spoilers are totally fine for me. I spoil myself all the time. That works on 2 levels. Here's some gray bars. Gray bar, gray bar. You can push them down, and then we'll push them out after we put them on here somehow. All right, gray bars. Oh, I missed a step. Let me put that here. Here's some gray bars. And here's some gray bars. And here's open and close. Open and close. Do I like Harry Potter? Yeah, Harry Potter's awesome. I really like Dumbledore. He's very awesome. You know, also always great to get a gay wizard like Dumbledore, even if it's only confirmed outside of the books. Shake my fist at J.K. Rowling for not putting that actually in the books, even though it was true all along. But I'm hoping in Fantastic Beasts, since they're doing like 4 more of those movies, we'll get to see young Dumbledore being gay and fabulous. I am fine with spoilers too, says FoxyGamer37. And more numbers. What's my favorite Lego minifigure series? I really like the Disney series. They have lots of great pieces in that. But like the Lego movie series was also pretty great. We're gonna be using these soon. Ooh, we're gonna get Bill Gray now and BB-8. Been waiting for that the whole time. Bag 5. Steven Universe or Gravity Falls? I already said Steven Universe beats like all the things aside from me.
You meant the gray bars in the window.
Oh, the gray bars in the window. Thank you. So you're saying I can twist them to different positions? Like it opens like a window? Oh. Not really sure how this is supposed to work. Like it's not exactly like a window connection. Yeah, I mean you can position them pretty easily. But it's interesting. There's not really. It's not like the window pieces usually have like little tiny nubs that keep them in place, so that when you turn them, they have specific positions they go to. Here you can push them out, but it's not. Or they open and close. Here we go. That's what you're supposed to do. They go up and down, not left and right. I just learned something about these pieces. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever had a window piece with bars before. That's cool. Thank you. Who was saying that in the
Toad.
Toad? Oh, thanks, Toad 1000. All right, now let's build Ray. She's got two faces, sad face and happy face, which are only marginally different because Ray just has the smallest of smiles. Oh, BB-8 is so cute. Oh my God. It's like super adorable. I just want BB-8 and Baby Groot to have fun adventures together. Ah, BB-8, come back. All right, BB-8. Where's Ray's hair and stuff? Yeah, I bought the big constructible figure of Ray because I wanted to... Oh, her hair got stuck in the box here. Bonnie the Bunny is making a Lego stop motion animation. Have fun! Hope that you have the Lego animation book to help you with that. Five Nights at Freddy's or Lego? Lego. Lego's one of my favorite things. What's my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's set? The show stage would definitely win that contest. Build this little staff thing for Ray.
Steven Universe or Lego?
Steven Universe or Lego. Ooh, that's a good one. Steven Universe or Lego. Lego. It's been around longer for me. But I don't want to give up Steven Universe. Darn you, internet. Making me choose.
It says I'm trying to make an animation, but I can't make things fly.
You can't make things fly. So there's a couple techniques you can use to make something fly. You can suspend it in midair using wire or your hand if you're very clever about holding it off camera. You can also build it in front of a background and support it in such a way that the camera can't see the support because it's behind the character. And you can also do a super complicated technique called masking. All of those techniques and more are covered in the Lego animation book, now available at bookstores everywhere. That's my pitch for my book. But yeah, making things fly is a big trick in Lego animation, and that's why we spent a couple paragraphs talking about it in the book. Toad 1000 says, yes, thanks, Brick 101. Put the bars down again for you. Who's my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's character? Is that the third time I'd be answering that question? Let's change the answer just to troll people. Who's like the least favorite? Who's the most hated FNAF character? That's who I'll make my favorite. Is it Toy Chica or is it Balloon Boy? Those are my two favorites now. Let's see how the comments explode in response to that. Bon Bon. Wizard of Oz or Lego? Lego. I don't know what Granddad 7 is.
I do.
What is it?
It's a channel called Siva Menor.
Oh yeah?
Well,
What's it about?
Seven Granddad is like a hack, supposed to be a Mario game, and then it's Flintstones, and the theme song is Flintstones, and it inspired this channel where it always looks like it's gonna be a song from a video game, but it ends up being something else.
Ah, okay. So it's like Mario Flintstones, except not at all in any way, shape, or form. Sounds interesting. I should check it out. Again, as I said, Jake keeps me up to date on the memes, so I will have to check that one out. Memes. Also the rest of YouTube. As much as I create content for YouTube, I don't actually watch a whole lot of it. Who do I watch? I watch Game Maker's Toolkit pretty religiously. That one I've become obsessed with. I just found a new one the other day that I really like, Pop Culture Detective. Does analyses of Steven Universe, for instance, which is how I found it. I've been watching a lot of Steven Universe clips on YouTube. That's like all I get recommended now is more Steven Universe stuff. But that's not really tied to a person, as it's just all over the place. Parts and service is now in stores, Real Dan TDM says. Multiple people have told me they found parts and service at a Toys R Us. I still have not gotten a copy of it from McFarlane Toys. They usually try to send me everything as soon as they have a copy to send. and my local Toys R Us doesn't have it. So I'm still waiting on parts and service. Hopefully in the next few weeks I'll get it. What's my favorite Lego minifigure? Me. That's a joke. I am a Lego minifigure sometimes, but if you're asking about like an official Lego minifigure, I don't know, maybe Banana Suit Guy. That's my answer today. It's impossible to choose like a favorite Lego minifigure because you're excluding so many awesome things when you make that choice. I really like all the ridiculous villains from the Batman series, like Calendar Man was a standout there. Those are some that come to mind, but my favorite minifigures are always ones that I make myself by customizing, taking apart other minifigures, and putting all the pieces back together. So the answer is none of the above. Can you build the Wicked Witch of the West? I will add that to the request list. Obviously, she exists already as a minifigure, but doesn't mean she couldn't be built at other sizes, of course. What am I looking for? It's like one piece that I can't find. It's a 1x2 with handles on it in tan.
So it says, I can't make brick films anymore. I emailed the company that made the app I use, Stop Motion Studio, and on certain devices they removed Zoom. I can't zoom in anymore.
Oh. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry about that. I found the piece I was looking for. It was still in the bag. That's always a danger you run into if you don't get everything out of the bag. Have I seen the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie? Yes, I have. I've been meaning to do a video about that. We'll see. Maybe I'll get that done this month. I thought it was very funny.
Do you like Legos more than the natural environment?
Do I like Legos more than the natural environment? Like, when I have to choose an activity to do, I generally choose Lego, aka I'm surrounded by Lego in an indoor room, which is where I spend a lot of my time. But if I had to choose between like the well-being of the planet Earth and the continued existence of the ozone layer and stuff like that, I would choose the Earth over Lego. Do I like Lego games or building and playing with Legos? Both! Mostly I build and play, but I have played a lot of the Lego video games as well. I'm excited for the new Lego Marvel game. Lego Marvel, the first one, was one of my favorite of the Lego games. And it looks like they've got more cool stuff in the second one, which comes out this fall. So I might play through that on my gaming channel, which I do have. In case you didn't know that, I do have a separate gaming channel called Brick 101 Gaming, which is mostly Mario Maker videos, but every now and then it might be something else. All right, we're getting close to the end here. Do I role play on my own with Lego? When I do, it's usually in front of the camera for all of you to benefit from, but sometimes I practice. Oh, that wasn't supposed to go there at all. All right, this goes here. I like this kind of doorway here. It's nice, but like simple. It's got detail without being overcomplicated. And just some nice studs not on. Paganomation's in there. Paganimation says, "Am I too late? You should build the Star Wars Jakku set." You are not too late, Paganimation. You have a lot of influence over me. As I mentioned earlier, Paganimation, aka David Pagano, and I will be doing a live stream a week from today, Friday the 16th, at 9 p.m. Central Time, and we will be building Star Wars sets, and it will be an alternative build challenge. So we will be taking sets and building something new and creative out of them. At least that's my understanding. I haven't actually gotten the stuff from Lego Star Wars yet, but that is the plan. So that's going to be really fun. So tune in and you can talk to both of us as we build with Lego and maybe vote on a winner or something. But everybody wins when there's Lego involved. Can I make a robot or a pistol? Somebody said. Griffin Beard is not out of school. Isaac left a thumbs up on every video you've watched of mine since 2015. Thank you. I really appreciate the thumbs. They help me run my business.
Do you like Kinects?
Do I like Kinects? I am not a incredibly deep Kinects fan, but I do like Kinects. I built with it a lot more as a kid. I had one of the roller coaster sets and a bunch of small sets, and I really liked building the roller coaster. I really enjoyed all of their Mario figures, so I do like that Kinect exists and that they keep doing cool stuff with it. I just don't buy nearly as much as I do Lego. All right, so everything's together now, and we just got a couple more pieces to build. Furious Banana 21, there's your shout out. If I could live inside a house made out of Lego, would I? Probably not. That would probably be really uncomfortable. There was that one guy who built a house out of Lego and lived in it for a day, and then they like destroyed the house. I was like, why did they do it that way? Couldn't they have found somebody to keep up the house and put it at a place where they could have stayed around? Was that James May? Somebody in Britain, I think, did that. And it just seems like a waste. All right, putting on these big plastic pieces now. How did I get my interest in Lego? I've had Lego my entire life, so I got interested in it at the same time I got interested in like talking and reading and all of those things. So it's just always been there. All right, these things go here. Somebody's asking for Ennard, Batman or Superman? Oof. Superman? That's probably an unpopular choice, but I like heroes that are heroic more than heroes that are angsty all the time. But the real answer is Spider-Man. Spider-Man was my favorite hero growing up. And also, oh wait, no, here's the real answer to Batman or Superman. Wonder Woman. The film was amazing. It's the best DC film that has been made in so long. Wonder Woman was epic. Go see that. Forget about Batman, forget about Superman. Wonder Woman is the real hero of the DC extended universe, of that film, and of Batman versus Superman. She basically wins everything she tries. She's awesome. Wonder Woman forever. People are asking for Bendy again. Beyblade Master says, hey Beyblade Master. Stop motion books have you sold? It's fine. I don't know the exact number, but the initial print run of the Lego Animation book was 12,000 copies, and we have entered the second print run, so we've sold over 12,000 copies in less than a year, which is really great and very exciting. And I will have the second printing copies for sale next week at Brick World Chicago. Okay, there's a cup and a thing with a gold cap on it that go like inside. Oh, there's also a thing I missed. Oh, that's just his gun goes inside. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Da 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 da. All right, so Unkar Plot officially goes in here with the bar with the windows. So I don't know how well you can see that, but here's the inside. You got Unkar Plot, like some drinks and stuff, and his window can go up and down, as Toad 1000 was very nice to point out to us. Around the back, got a broken down battle droid. This sail at the top. I guess we only needed one of them, but there were two in the set. Cool entrance over there. Everything's very sandy on the ground. Tito with the Lugabeast. Ray looks pretty cool. Her triple bob hair. I don't know, like, what's the official name for like that kind of hairstyle? Like triple bob ponytail. That's what I'm calling it. BB-8 is super adorable. Yeah, no, this is a nice little set. I think this thing is kind of pretty accurate to the like broken down stuff of Jakku, so it works. Though it's not necessarily like a fun, exciting thing to look at. So this will probably go pretty quickly into my bin of Lego sets I just recycle into parts. But the Lego Beast I'll probably keep together for a while, and I'm just really excited to get adorable BB-8 and Rey out of Lego. Rey was like the best thing about The Force Awakens, so very excited for that. So thank you all for tuning in. I will hang out in the chat for maybe like 5 or more minutes responding to things. Oh, there's the Darth Plagueis meme. But thanks to everybody for tuning in to this What to Build. And again, let me know in the comments of this video if you want to see me do more What to Build live streams like this, where I present an option of Lego sets I haven't built, and you get to vote on which one I build, and then we chat and talk in the live stream. And again, if you want to see another live stream, tune in next Friday, June 16th, 9 p.m. Central Time. David Pagano and I will be building stuff out of Star Wars live from Brickworld Chicago. And if you can come to Brickworld Chicago, do that. There's more information at brick101.com/events. What do I think about Bionicle? It's cool. I was never into Bionicle, but I do like the construction toys in general. Henry Boy, and am I cool? Yes. It is 80 degrees in here, so I'm a little warm temperature-wise, but I am a pretty cool guy. What FNAF map should you build in Minecraft? You already did 1 and 2. Then I would say 3. I mean, seems like you've got a series going there. Favorite Lego set? I'm going to say Ideas Birds today. That's my favorite Lego set right now. Raft Plush Trap. I don't think that's a sentence. Aggie's birthday is next week on the 13th of June. Happy birthday, Aggie Agster. In a video, can you make an Adventure Time set? Your request has been noted. Glinda or the Wicked Witch? Wicked Witch. Done. Isaac asks for more live stream. Cooper Trooper says, I absolutely love you. Thank you, Cooper Trooper. What is my favorite Star Wars character? Ooh, I don't know. Luke? Maybe? I don't know. He's kind of boring, though. Mara Jade? Does she count anymore? Does she even exist anymore? She got, like, retconned out of existence. She's from the expanded universe. She's, like, the Emperor's handmaiden. She secretly trains as an evil Jedi, but then she converts and becomes Luke's wife, and they have kids together, or a child. What do I think about Glinda? She's fabulous, just, you know, not as much fun as Elphaba. Nestor Robles says, hi. Can I build Bendy? I have Bendy on the list. I'm not going to commit to timelines for building SpongeBob or Yokai Watch, but it is on the list. Craft Lego Minecraft. Okay, Melissa. Am I excited for the new Star Wars movie? Yes, I'm excited for old Luke. I'm really sad that Carrie Fisher this is like her last movie, but I'm excited to see what she filmed for it. I'm really sad she won't be in Star Wars 9. Which Lego theme was unfairly abandoned in your opinion? Lego Studios. No, not really. Lego Studios, I would not mind if they did a resurgence of. What was unfairly abandoned? Yeah, I can only think of things that were rightly abandoned, like Galador or Jack Stone or, I don't know, all of those things. I think the thing that I would like to see resurrected would be Aquazone. They've done other underwater themes since then, like Atlantis was pretty cool. The Aqua Raiders, which are not the original Aqua Raiders, but the second Aqua Raiders, were fun. They haven't done like an underwater theme of that depth in a while. Like they've done divers, which are usually like higher level, like they're at the top of the sea as opposed to deep in the sea. So I just want more underwater sea Lego people. Lego Attack on Titan request. Kenny McCormick shout out. Game area for McFarlane Toys. Again, the McFarlane Toys things aren't really officially out yet. They've leaked in a lot of places. June 15th, you can get all of them from Amazon, aside from parts and service. Otherwise, your best bet is to go to their website and click where to buy for each product to see if they have it listed. Favorite Lego set? It's changed from a minute ago when I said Ideas Birds, and it's now the Dwarf Mine from the 2008 Fantasy Castle series. Could you review a Pirates of the Caribbean set? I don't have any of those, so I'm not really into the pirate stuff as much. Wonder Woman or Steven Universe? Sorry, Wonder Woman, Steven Universe wins. Favorite animatronic? All right, time to troll people more with a different animatronic choice. My favorite is now Biddy Bab. That's not true at all, though. Do I play War Dragons? No, but I've seen ads for it. Will I build a Lego car? I did a Lego car very recently. It was a red sports car. David Pagano designed it. It's cool. Go watch the video. Will I build a Lego cat? Oh, that was a typo. Maybe. Favorite Marvel characters? Spider-Man. Who's after Spider-Man? Spider-Gwen. Not very excited. I'm deep into the Spider-Verse and not as deep into most other things. I'm going to say Doctor Strange just for my husband Bert's sake, because he would want Doctor Strange. Z-Bacon Guy, you're welcome for the answer. I forget what I said. Steven Universe versus Steven Universe. That episode already happened where Steven fought himself and did time travel. It was awesome. It's called Steven the Stevens. That's not actually the name of the episode. And the answer is Steven Universe. What's my favorite Lego set? I'm not going to answer that question anymore. Favorite video games? Favorite video game of all time is Mario Maker. After that, lots of the Zelda games. What else is top favorites? Like all the Mario platforming games. Basically, it's a Nintendo game or it's an indie game that feels like a Nintendo game. I really like it. I like puzzle games. I'm currently finishing up The Witness. Really liked Braid, Fez. What other games do I talk about a lot, Jake?
Choo-Choo Rocket.
Choo-Choo Rocket! Oh, that's a tragedy. But that was another great puzzle game. Yeah, I like puzzle games, platformer games, Nintendo games. Will I make Lego Pepe Frog? No. He got, taken over by the alt-right, so I'm not going to do Pepe the Frog. What's my least favorite animatronic? Least favorite animatronic. Toy Bonnie. That is the best answer. Toy Bonnie is now my least favorite. No, probably the Nightmares. They're creepy. All right. Favorite cartoon is still Steven Universe. Toad 1000. Yes, I remember you from Brick 101 gaming videos. You're a very memorable person. You comment on a lot of my videos. You and Booterpole are winning the commenting and watching all of my video game, at least right now. All right, I'm going to wrap up this stream. Thank you all for tuning in to this Brick 101 surprise stream, What to Build. Let me know in the comments again if you want to see any more of these, and tune in next week for another live stream. And links in the description to stuff I talked about in this video. And we're going to sign off now, and I'm just going to wave